I've been involved in the community here, and I've watched Dr. Saylor treat people from all generations, from people who were in their 70s that didn't know that they could find the relief that they could when they walked through these doors. As parents of 2 kids, we have been able to find the health remedies for our children as well as they start into this world. And I think that anybody who has any question about whether they want to be able to find if they can find a better way for health and a pain-free way of life, Dr. Saylor's is the place to be.
Sloan and Will are twins. They were born on December 2nd of last year. And they have been getting adjustments from Dr. Saylor since they were about 2 weeks old. They come about every month. Dr. Saylor for about probably 10 years now. She kept asking me to come to her for an adjustment, which I kept refusing. But I finally agreed to, and since I've been coming to her, I haven't had to have allergy shots, which I used to get once a month in each arm. And I also no longer have migraine headaches. So if I come to her at least once a month, I'm free of allergy symptoms and migraines. So I knew that it was something I wanted to do for our kids as well.
I had been coming, and it was interesting listening to Dr. Saylor talk about and watch her practice grow in treating children. And then when our twins arrived a year ago, we had them in right away to be treated by Dr. Saylor, and the results were so fast, whether it was helping clear up eczema, or these guys have been sleeping through the night. And when I say sleeping through the night, I mean 12 or 13 hours straight since the 3rd month. And they've been really good patients here, but the reality is it's translated into a great health experience.
I've recommended this place 100 times to friends, especially those with newborn children. One of the benefits that we have seen with Sloan was eczema, which most babies get at some point. And Sloan had a patch of it on her face, and within a day of being treated by Dr. Saylor, it was gone. So sometimes there are things that we don't think common sense wise that chiropractic would help, and it does. So I highly recommend people start to come when their children are young. Yeah, I would recommend that parents do it. I know, I understand the intimidation because I felt that way myself, and that's why it took Dr. Saylor a few years to convince me to get an adjustment. But it is very gentle, and especially with the KST, it's even more gentle than a manual adjustment. I don't have any fear of having our children adjusted. Our plan was that they would be adjusted the first day that they were born, but Dr. Saylor had her baby a week before, so we didn't have that opportunity. But it's very gentle. The kids love it. They don't seem to be bothered too. I can tell when I need to be adjusted. It's just a general sense that I have that I'm not feeling as good, or I'm feeling a little stuffed up. And I can tell with the kids too, if they start to feel a little congested in their nose in the mornings, if they're just kind of ornery, or they're not sleeping or eating, I know that they need to be adjusted. And Dr. Saylor had picked up initially when she adjusted them a slight degree of separation anxiety, or that Sloan was feeling, and she treated her for that. And I think it would make sense for twins who are in the womb together for 9 months, and then when they're born, even though they're together and in the same bedroom and in the same car and in the same house 24/7, there is a degree of separateness that they have after being in the womb. So she treated her for that. I don't believe that it's ever come up again, but it does make sense in terms of twins getting their first adjustments, that it would be there.
I think it's really important for parents, when you have a child, you want to be able to provide everything that you possibly can for them. And KST provides you opportunities to be able to address health concerns that you're aware of and ones that you're not aware of. And the result is that their health improves as a result of it. And as a parent, often you don't necessarily feel like you have power to be able to provide for your children around health other than traditional medicine. And being able to come to a place like Dr. Saylor's, where they offer KST, gives you another tool to be able to make sure that you're
Overall, it
providing
is a
everything.
comfortable experience for them, and the whole office is. Everybody here is friendly. They know who they are when they come in the door, and I think this room definitely helps, but it starts at the front door here.